In this video, I'm going to talk about if I was a dark practitioner. First of all, I wouldn't be a dark practitioner because I'm too smart for that. I realize that nothing in this physical reality is worth selling your soul for, meaning the consequences you're going to face in the afterlife. I'm too aware for that. I understand that this is just one of many incarnations, and it just happens to be one of the biggest shitholes that you could happen to incarnate to. So why would anyone care about building wealth, status, power on this planet when basically all that means is you're just king of the worms, and in the afterlife you're going to become a cockroach? No offense to the spirit of the cockroach, because I do honor you and I realize you're more evolved than most human beings on planet Earth. But if I was a dark practitioner, here's one thing I would pay attention to. If someone comes to you and says, I'm going to pay you X amount of money to, do your little fucking hocus pocus on a certain individual, and then you tap into their energy and something in your intuition's like, you know what, I'm being told that no, we should leave this one alone. And then this individual's like, no, it's all good. I've been, assured that this is going to work and all this shit. And then you do your shit, your little hocus pocus, and it doesn't work. What you need to understand is that if you really knew what was going to happen to you in the afterlife for doing your little hocus pocus to a chosen one, you would do everything in your power to use your abilities and go back at that individual that betrayed you. Because I know of an individual who I started working with that started sending me black magic and death spells that had one of her own loved ones jump off a building. And then she flew to another country and started working with other dark practitioners where she lied to them. And these individuals lost their life. I'm not talking about one, not talking about two. There's been many individuals who lost their lives because they believed that the bullshit coming out of this individual's mouth was true. And the amount of money that was presented was just too good to give up. You know what? I'd rather live in a ditch homeless for the rest of my fucking life than sell my soul to gain profit on this shithole planet Earth. Because I know where I'm going when I leave this place. I know what's out there. And I know where all these individuals, these souls on planet Earth are headed. Okay, you think you know everything? Do you think shit doesn't change? Do you ever wonder if maybe an individual incarnates on planet Earth that has enough authority in the spirit realm to destroy this reality? And then the way, after evaluating the way he's been treated down here, he thinks, you know what, these little cockroaches have had enough time to evolve. They've anchored their feet into the ground and said, fuck evolving. Yeah? Okay. Well, from what I've learned, my higher self has told me that there's going to be some big changes in the afterlife. Ever heard of the Galactic Federation and the split they had? Well, from what I understand, it's because Shiva went onto their ship and told them that the beings that were responsible for the evolution of planet Earth being in the consciousness, the low state that it's in, are going to be decapitated by Shiva himself. And the next thing you know, there's a split in the Galactic Federation. Bottom line, I wouldn't become a dark practitioner because I'm too smart for that.